Welcome to day 12 of the 12 days of Christmas. Let's start with 3-yard quilts. Are you familiar with Fabric Cafe and 3-yard quilts? They're a favorite of ours at Lori's Country Cottage. There are 11 books all together. The newest books I have out front. The nice thing about Fabric Cafe is the books are all written the same. Every book has 8 patterns inside. So they are a great value. If you look at the back of one of the books and you think, hey, I have that pattern, there are a few individual patterns that have been repeated in the books, but you don't have instructions on how to make your quilt bigger. One of the other things we love about Fabric Cafe is since the books are all written the same, once you learn how to do one, you can just follow their formula. They give you great tips and tricks inside the front cover. And then the formula for buying fabric. Fabric 1 is your focus fabric. It's the one you like the best. Then you pick a light color or a background. That's fabric 2. Fabric 3 is always dark or contrasting. Then they show you your quilt in black and white to help you differentiate fabric 1, 2, and 3. They always put their cutting instructions in a colored box, and they give you a little square where you can check off each step as you cut it. And Fabric Cafe is great because they give you instructions on how to enlarge each quilt. 3-yard quilts are just that. It's a formula where you need 1 yard of your focus fabric, 1 yard of your light fabric number 2 background, and 1 yard of fabric number 3, a dark or contrasting background. Now, one thing we've changed from the instructions in the 3-yard quilt, she uses a 1 1/4 inch binding, a single fold binding, and we like double fold binding. So our kits that we've put together for you have an extra 1/2 yard of fabric so you can do double fold binding. I went to the staff and I said, make a 3-yard quilt. Pick anything you like. So you have 12 choices for kits for 3-yard quilts. Let me tell you how you can grow your quilt. 1 bundle makes a lap size quilt. 2 bundles makes a twin. If you want queen or king, you need 4 bundles. That's how easy it is to grow your quilt. You'll find all of our bundles on the website and attached to this video. The fabric on the bottom of the picture is the binding of your quilt. I hope you'll consider trying a 3-yard quilt. The books are a great value. You get 8 patterns in each one, and we've curated kits for you. Enjoy 3-yard quilts. Here's another new item we found for the 12 days of Christmas. It's called the Threadostat grabber. Do you know what a hemostat is? It's a quilting tool similar to this, but it has ridges on its jaw and it's used for holding fabric. This is a Threadostat though. It's meant for holding thread, so it does not have toothed or jagged jaws. And it opens and then locks closed. So you can take your hands out and it's got a hold of whatever you're trying to hold on to. Let me show you how well it works. Here's some nice Christmas red. I'm gonna grab the thread, lock my blade, and it won't pull out. It'll rip the thread. It's really got a good hold on that. The Threadostat is also really good for English paper piecing, removing your papers, or turning things right side out. Last weekend at the retreat, I used it to turn my handles inside out. I reached into my tube, locked on the fabric at the end, and then pulled it right side out. The Threadostat is available in 3 colors: iridescent green, purple, and blue. Day 12 includes forked pins. Now this is a staple in Gail's Learn to Quilt class. Why would she want them to buy forked pins? Well, forked pins are special. They have 2 tines that are attached. You can see how it's bent, so they're easy to remove. But forked pins are special because they hold your matching seams or points before and after the seam. So there is no way your fabric is going to push this way or that way. Forked pins help your seams stay perfectly aligned. The forked pins are about 1.5 inches long, and they come in a package of 35. And forked pins are day 12's stocking stuffer, and they're going in my stocking. Thanks for joining me for day 12 of the 12 days of Christmas, but we're not done. Tomorrow we have a bonus day, day 13 of the 12 days of Christmas. Join me tomorrow for a special deal. That's it. Day 12 of the 12 days of Christmas. Today I shared with you 11 3-yard quilt books from the Fabric Cafe. We have 12 different kits to choose from. Remember, 1 bundle makes a lap size, 2 makes a twin, 4 makes a queen or a king. And the instructions for making your quilt bigger are included in every book. Every book has 8 patterns. I also showed you the Threadostat thread grabbers and the forked pins, which are today's stocking stuffer. Hey, I've got room in my stocking. We need to have a day 13. You bet. Join me tomorrow for day 13 of the 12 days of Christmas.